Tears for Fears and Shout. So have you booked? Are you out tonight, out this afternoon for lunch? I'd love to hear from you. It is the start of a brand new government scheme which is designed to get the hospitality industry going again. So it's been hit hard by the pandemic, and to try and get more of us into restaurants, cafes and pubs, the government's new Eat Out to Help Out scheme launches today. I was straight in there. Diners across the UK will be able to enjoy discounts of up to 50% off their bills from Mondays to Wednesdays all the way through August. Now, Kate Nichols is from UK Hospitality, which represents 700 companies across the hospitality sector.
We hope that this scheme will allow consumers to try coming out to eat and drink again, perhaps for the first time for those 2/3 who haven't yet been out. What we do know is that when customers have come out, 95% of them have been highly reassured by the steps that the restaurants have taken to make sure that they are safe and to make sure that social distancing is observed.
Well, there's a search tool on the government website where you can put in your postcode and find out which venues near you are offering the half-price deal. That will show you all the independent places who've signed up. There's also a separate list of all the national chains taking part as well. Now, Andrew Sparsis runs the Proto Restaurant Group in Worthing and is also chairman of the Worthing Hospitality Federation and joins me now. So, Andy, is it going to be a busy day in your restaurants today as a result of this?
Good morning, Sarah. Yeah, I think we're pretty set up. What we're saying is Wednesday is the new Saturday at the moment.
And actually, for me, it was an offer that was too good to be true, particularly if you're taking the family out. It's too expensive normally for all of you to eat out. I would imagine that people are very enthusiastically embracing this deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's great. Actually, we love the fact that it's just bringing back a lot of customers that possibly would only be coming out on special occasions. And now we're back to the good old days where people can just get out because they enjoy socialising, enjoy being out, enjoy time with their family. And it's great for us because, in the hospitality industry, we've been sort of alienated from our public, if you like. And it's just great for our staff to be able to engage again with customers. So it's really brought people back to us again. So we love that.
It's been such a difficult time for our hospitality industry, and now we're talking about, we're sort of hearing rumblings about what would happen if there was a second wave, whether things would have to close again so that our schools can go back. Are you worried at the moment? I mean, it's a difficult time, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if we've got a lot of guys, and there's a lot of people in the restaurants, hospitality, the bars, and the hotels. We're all front line in a sense, where we're in there, we're maskless or masked warriors, whatever, and we're at the front, and we're just doing our best to make sure that we give some great experiences to people that have had some really hard times. I think it's really hard for us to think that might all go back again, and we might be locked down again. At the moment, what we're doing is enjoying every day as it comes. The fact that we've got this great scheme, we're going to be busy for a while, and people in hospitality love being busy. They're not people that can sit around. So the fact that we're doing all that is just really handy to have the excitement back again for a while.
Yeah, and just seeing people in your restaurants having a good time. I mean, it must have been awful seeing them sitting completely empty.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard. I mean, and as I say, restaurants are busy, stressful, loud, buzzing, fun places to be. And that's how we need them. And if this scheme is bringing people back in, I think actually if we remember that just for a while we can be normal for a couple of hours while we have a meal, and we just have that chance just to forget about all that's going on. And I know it's really hard not to, but we all need to just for a bit. And that's what we're hoping, is that we can just give that experience where you can switch off just for a bit, just enjoy it, have a meal, bear with us because it is difficult. I mean, it is a really hard time for the whole hospitality sector. It's crazy, but they're doing their best. And we're just, we look forward to the challenge.
How do you get that balance right? Because some people are saying that they're worried about going out for a meal because they're worried that it won't be a relaxing experience. There'll be too many rules and regulations. How do you make sure that it still feels like a relaxed meal out?
Yeah, good question, Sarah. So listen, what we say is this is our time. This is hospitality's chance to prove that we're waiters, waitresses, chefs, kitchen porters, all of us in the industry, it's a profession. We're good at what we do. And the fact that we can actually manage to deliver you an experience that won't feel like that because we're good at what we do, and that's what we're really trying to do, is prove that we're not an unprofessional job. We are a professional job, and our experience of how to make you feel relaxed, our training that we do with our HACCP, the amount of extra sort of COSH training we've done, the extra chemical training that we've been doing recently. A lot of our guys have been doing some sort of infection control courses and all that. Because we're professionals, we've managed to make sure that the place is a lot safer than it ever would have been in the past. And I think that will really, and it actually is ensuring people when they come in, they feel really great. They feel safer because we're professionals and we want to prove it. And give us a chance and we can show you.
And in terms of, a lot of people are asking me how they access this scheme, and you don't need a voucher, do you? You just literally turn up, and obviously booking first would be advisable, and then the money is deducted.
Yeah, so listen, from the customer's point of view, you don't have to do anything. We've got it all in hand. All our tills have been programmed. Everyone's done the training, and this is the restaurants across the UK. They've done their training. They've figured out how it works. We know how it works. You just walk in, and your bill will be deducted up to £10 maximum. If you don't spend the £20 per head, you're going to get basically the 50% discount. You don't do anything but eat. You can come as much as you like. There's no minimum spend. You can come in for lunch in one restaurant, go for breakfast in another one, or you can have a starter in somewhere and go and have your main course in another restaurant. We're all open. We all want to get involved. And really, as a customer, you don't have to do anything other than eat a lot.
So today, you're fully booked, are you? Your restaurants are going to be buzzing and filled with people.
Yeah, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays through August are pretty much booked for our restaurants. I'm pretty sure most people's restaurants. So, yeah, I mean, there is space. We've got some great outside seating areas inside the factory. We've got a new area. We've chucked some more tables outside the fish factory. Because obviously we're social distance, so we're not running at full capacity. So we do fill up quicker. So it is a really good idea for people to book. But bear with us. Come and, maybe have a walk along the seafront or wherever you are. Check out Worthing for a bit, or Littlehampton or Brighton. Have a look around what's there. And then come back and then, sit down and enjoy a meal.
I'm looking forward to it because I'm taking my children are at home at the moment, obviously off school, and it will be just nice to sit down at the table and actually have a conversation rather than them grunting at me when I get in from work. So, you can't beat it, can you? Sit at the table, have a nice conversation, nice meal, part of the whole summer experience.
And do you know exactly? And I think if when you've been away, no one's going away. Some are lucky enough to, but most people are not. But it's those family meals on the beaches, sitting in there in your bikinis and your swimming trunks. Those times, actually, it's the time you sit with your family at the table that actually makes the holiday. But we can recreate that. We can still all sit together as families. And you've hit the nail right on the head there. It is about us as families and friends engaging, because that's what we've missed. That's what we've lost through lockdown, is we've not had that, and we can get it back.
Well, I hope it all goes well today. Thank you, Andy, for joining us. Really busy in our restaurants at the moment, of course, and a lot of people will be taking advantage of that scheme. Are you one of them? Are you going out for lunch or for dinner later on?
Call 0800 232 1045.
BBC Radio Sussex.
And Linda on